Hey guys, this is WWEKhanToolz. Okay, this is the weekly review for Raw and Smackdown. So this is Raw, 17th of September 2012. I'll go to Smackdown. Alright, so I'm going to start with Raw. So basically, Paul Heyman comes out, starts praising CM Punk for defending and retaining his championship last night at Night of Champions. But we all know that the match was a tie. So then Paul Heyman calls out the referee. I don't know what his name was, Chad Patton, yeah. And basically, the referee says that he defends his decision for what he did, and it was a tie. And then basically, Paul Heyman says that people, the crowd, the universe should respect CM Punk because he retained it. John Cena comes out and says that Punk doesn't deserve respect because a true best in the world wins a match, doesn't end a match with a tie. Pretty true, because the match was a tie, but the thing is that I don't know how to say this to John Cena, but the thing is, CM Punk had his shoulder down, and when he was attacked, when he went down to the ring, when he was smashed to the ring, he had his legs up, and pretty much that was like a pin. So I would pretty much say that CM Punk kind of pinned John Cena. But on the other hand, John Cena pinned CM Punk as well, so you get what I mean, and it's pretty obvious. And then basically, John Cena wants a rematch for tonight at Raw, the main event. AJ announces a tag team match, unfortunately, and basically that's what happens. Basically, what happened is that before AJ came out, WWE comes out, interrupts, and says that he should get a rematch for Sheamus because, you know, the Bro Kick was banned right before the match was starting. So basically what happened, a tag team match, Cena and Sheamus facing CM Punk and Del Rio, the winner, if it's Punk or if it's Cena or Del Rio, and they can have a title shot. Michael Cole is really happy because he has this t-shirt, Long Live the King, and he also has some information, some update of Jerry Lawler has returned to home and he's pretty much okay now. Now the company is debuting a new talk show called Miz TV, and basically I would like for once to actually have more segments, to more confrontation, and I would really like to have that, and that could actually make Raw more interesting, if you get what I mean. So the Miz TV debuts and he invites the general manager of Smackdown, Booker T. The Miz starts off as a heel, saying that Booker T is jealous. He thinks that Booker T is jealous that the Miz stole the spotlight, and Booker T, his wrestling career has ended, and he's retired and he's GM. But Booker T snatched it off, and basically he didn't really say anything about the spotlight thingy and jealousy. But then he invited Ryback, basically, and basically Ryback came out, and the Miz was like a coward and left the Miz TV, and Ryback crashed the set, the sofas, the everything, the chairs, and it was pretty cool. I like the way he just threw the sofa at the Miz, not at his head, but like at the stage. And basically that's what happened, and then it was John Cena and Sheamus defeating CM Punk and Alberto Del Rio. The thing is, John Cena pinned CM Punk, but when the referee when he counted 3, CM Punk's his leg was on the rope, and basically the referee didn't actually see that, and John Cena was declared the winner, and that's what happened. And then CM Punk and Paul Heyman start arguing with the referee, and basically that's it. That was Raw. It wasn't a good Raw. It was okay. I was expecting more of confrontations and more segments in the Miz TV, but pretty much that let me down. But the opening segment was alright, and the update of Jerry Lawler coming home, that was very good as well. But it's okay. It wasn't actually really that good, but the only part I liked was when Ryback crashing the set. Smackdown, 21st of September 2012. Edge returns and he's finally back, and basically he calls out Daniel Bryan and Kane, and pretty much he calls Daniel Bryan a goat boy, and then Daniel Bryan tells Edge to go back to acting and all that stuff. And basically, Kane comes out and Edge hugs Kane, and it was pretty funny. And then Edge and Kane start asking Daniel Bryan to join in with the hugging. So then Kane faced Damien Sandow, and he defeated him. And basically, Daniel Bryan just left because he has no opponent for now. Sheamus and Randy Orton versus Alberto Del Rio and Dolph Ziggler has been announced, and if Alberto Del Rio wins this match, then he can get another shot with Sheamus. I hope he doesn't win. Simple as that. So Sheamus and Randy Orton, good news for me. Sheamus and Orton defeated Dolph Ziggler and Del Rio, fair by chance. And then basically that wasn't actually the main event, but there is a main event to come out. Cody Rhodes defeats Daniel Bryan because Kane's pyro thingy, you know, when it goes boom to the fire, distracted Daniel Bryan, and then Cody Rhodes defeated Daniel Bryan, but then afterwards Kane started laughing so badly. It wasn't as funny as Night of Champions, because Kane in Night of Champions was actually very funny. He even said he's going to Disneyland, and it was so funny the way he was laughing and the way he started saying, "I'm the tag team champions." It's very funny. I love this kind of tag team, and I hope it stays for a long time. Tweet on my Twitter account if you agree with me, or just comment below on my video. And then basically Kane and Daniel Bryan started tag teaming each other for a main event, defeating Cody Rhodes and the Damien Sandow disqualification in a Lumberjack match. I'm not sure if it was a Lumberjack match, but it pretty much looked like one because all the tag team people were in there. Cody Rhodes and Damien Sandow got a chair and smashed it on Kane, which caused the DQ. And basically Kane and Daniel Bryan started dominating the whole tag team. Lumberjack people started smashing them with chairs. It was even more harder than Triple H smashing the chair on The Undertaker this year's WrestleMania weeks. Kane and Daniel Bryan come out victorious, and that was it. That was Smackdown. I like the idea. I like this kind of idea that they're putting Kane and Daniel Bryan into the main event. It was, I think this week's Smackdown was actually better than Raw because Edge was in it. Number 2, Sheamus and his matches weren't actually the main event. And number 3, last and not least, Kane and Daniel Bryan were actually in the main event. So I hope this stays, and I pretty much like this tag team, and I will see you next time. So, you know, that's it. That's all the time I have for today. Subscribe to my channel, leave a comment below, like my videos, follow me on Twitter, it's right here. So, you know, discuss all the wrestling stuff with me, tweet, whatever you like. Peace.